Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this... Oh, what has happened here? Coman! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, there was to be no other outcome. Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Coman. Good play on the left-hand side here. Kimmich.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Coman.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Martinelli. Odegaard. Martinelli. For Rice. Odegaard. For Merino. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Coman.
Bayern Munich clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Coman. Guerrero has it out wide and in space. Gabriel gets good distance on it. In again. Real chance! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
It's a loose ball. Rice. And here's Havertz. Oh, great defending. That needed doing.
Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Saliba. Rice. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Coman. Foot in. Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options for movement. Saliba gets it away.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now a sudden chance to counter. Merino. And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Stanisic. Arsenal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. No, again there's no way through.
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Guerrero. And no, that was never going to make it. Merino. Havertz. Now it's Havertz. Lima kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kimmich. Guerrero, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Gnabry for Olise. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Coman looking understandably energised after his goal. Olise. Now it's Kane. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lima is in a really good position out wide and reclaimed it in a trice. Nicely aimed pass. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Gnabry.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Looking for the runner. Lima gets into some space.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Merino. And that's another good win of the ball.
Such good technique.
And it's Gnabry. 60 minutes played. That's tidy. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
The attendance for this match was 62,005.
Olise. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Kane. Coman. Nicely weighted ball. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Rice. To Havertz. Martinelli. Olise. Olise puts his foot on the gas. Lima has it in a wide position. He's tried one! Oh, it's come loose. Ball's gone out of play. Ødegaard for Rice. Merino. Martinelli. for Merino. Rice. It's Saka. Gnabry.
This is the time you need that pace.
He won't be happy with that one. Rice. Kimmich. Over to the left. And it's Guerrero. Timber gets a foot in here. Ødegaard. Arsenal looking to pass their way through.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
He's got away. Ah, that's a fine interception. Havertz. Can he spark a counter here? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Lima. Kimmich. Elise. Aim forwards. And it's Gnabry. Pavlovic. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong. There's the shot! He's got a goal! And what a climax we have here!
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well,
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Ødegaard. That's a sharp pass. Has a look and plays it forward.
There they go, hunting again.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Dyer. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here? Ah, he's given it away. He's shifting through the gears here. Havertz for Merino. Martinelli.
This is the time you need that pace.
Rice. Gabriel. Now Saliba. Odegaard. Some really good ball movement. Mitoma. Oh, played right into his path. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mitoma. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Mitoma. And through to the goalkeeper. Rice. To Havertz. And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Big shooting chance! That had everyone off their seats.
Saka probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Quarter of an hour played. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? And he's found a way past. And the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
On the threshold of perfection, just not this time.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Rice. Saliba. Rice. Gabriel. Merino.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Odegaard. Well timed, excellent interception. Japan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Saka. Odegaard. Minamino. Rice gets a foot in here. Merino. Martinelli in acres of space out wide. Kamada. Played out to the left flank. And they can counter here. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And he's being shifted off it. Rice. He's through, now is he in? That's good defending, very good defending. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Merino, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Havertz. Saka.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Minamino. Minamino! Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Ødegaard.
Japan are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And back to the keeper they go. Gabriel. Rice. Arsenal finding their passes. Merino. It's Saka. Toma. Shifted upfield. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's bustling through here. Great chance! Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. And the half-time whistle goes. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over. But it remains goalless.
We would like to inform you that
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Arsenal have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution.
And the action is back on the way.
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Look, it's a run defence dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Shot a goal! Wanted to outwit the keeper, but a shade off target.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Merino. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Japan with the corner, there first. Kamada plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Rice.
Arsenal have turned up.
Ødegaard! It's a loose ball. He can get that clear. Rice. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Toma. We're still waiting for a goal to report here. Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Saka.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Almost an hour gone. Great ball, and he's in. Big chance! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Timber. Merino. Oh, that's a key interception. No, that's been intercepted. Martinelli. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. Ødegaard receives it in a good position here. Rice. Minamino. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Kamada. Minamino. That has ended up in no man's land. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Kubo, brilliantly cut out.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Endo does really well to win the ball there. He's got space, can he put it away? It's a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
He's had a shot! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Minamino, and he's in on goal. Drilled in low.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, no joy this time.
added minutes has been indicated.
Referee's given a throw. Four extra minutes added on. Kubo. Well, that's well spotted. That is good alertness. Havertz. And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Havington, and that's that. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Havertz taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting perhaps. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Martinelli. And here's Bernardo Silva.
Over it comes.
Bernardo Silva, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! What a wonderful goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rafael Leao
He's herring after that one.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Vitinha.
Bernardo Silva
Has it in a wide position. Can he finish?
for Merino. Rice. Merino.
Can he spark a counter here? Havertz! Just a whisker away.
João Cancelo.
Vitinha. Pressing high. Oh, what a mistake! And it's great hit! Real chance!
Merino.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rice.
Takes on his marker.
That's a throw.
Engages and forces him off the ball. It's a really well-measured ball.
And here's Bernardo Silva in with the challenge. Rice.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? Goalkeeper's ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Havertz was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Looking for options for movement.
Played into space out wide.
Martinelli. Odegaard. That has been slung wide. The counter is on for Portugal. And he's managed to get free.
Aimed in towards the centre. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
And we have our very first corner.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is good strength. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Gabriel, Merino. Now it's Martinelli.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Saliba. And Gabriel. Merino. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good ball. Havertz! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Havertz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a decent clearance.
There will be 1 minute at a
Bruno
time.
Fernandes. Out to the left it goes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He is through here. Oh, he's played it in low. That is a crunching tackle. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Ødegaard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Martinelli.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in plenty of space here. This is... and the shot! Portugal have it. Vitinha! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. An opportunity then to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Martinelli absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's picked his way through. Ball swung in. Cleared without hesitation. And they win it back again. He's looking to set free a runner. And that has left him in a heap. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that's fabulous. João Cancelo. And through to the goalkeeper.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bernardo Silva.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And he can't get it over the wall. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bruno Fernandes. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Havertz finds himself offside. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Rafael Leao. And that's an excellent interception.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Martinelli. Martinelli looking to get on the end of this. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ruben Dias gets it clear. He's had it taken off him.
Rice really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Arsenal are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Bruno Fernandes. Here's Vitinha.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And it's pulled back. Tries to get it clear. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! And the ball hits one! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Bernardo Silva. Ah, that's a fine interception. And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf.
Oh no, this does not look good. Lucas Vazquez. Lucas Vazquez making good progress on the right-hand side. Barcola. That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. He might be in here! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he's being shifted off it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. Koundé cuts out the pass. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Camavinga, and there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? And it's a goal! There is the breakthrough!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Marcó en el minuto 20 el dorsal 9.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Hernandez, and here's Barcola. He's there and gets it away. Vinicius Junior looking to penetrate opposition lines. Valverde. Hernandez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Dembele. And it's Conte.
France clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me.
He's had a shot! And it's in!
Double quick time.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And now he has two. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Hernandez. Saliba. He is through here. Vinicius Junior! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
In with the challenge. Konate. Camavinga. Here's Barcola. And he's there to clear it. It's a sharp pass. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Mignon gets it clear, and smartly reclaimed. Now it's Valverde. Mbappe! And that has left him in a heap. And reclaimed it in a trice.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Camavinga with the foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Tchouaméni. It's Camavinga. Conte. Courtois can claim that. Tchouaméni. Valverde. Konate. And the shot! He's got away with one there. Tchouaméni picks it up from the goal kick. Mbappe. He's found a way through. Now the finish! He scores! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Madrid head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Vinicius Junior.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. There will be a throw-in. Conte. Nice bit of skill, and the shot! He scored! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got the shot away! And they've got rid.
footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Saliba clears. Bellingham. So we've reached the hour mark. Valverde. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, well played. Barcola. And France can counter now. Well read, nice interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, it's Dembele. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Great hit! Eder Militao. Bellingham. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mbappe. Conte. And it's Dembele.
That's going in strongly.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Valverde. He's had it taken off him. Mbappe. Mbappe! And what a be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. Crunching tackle. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well timed, excellent interception. Quality ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Valverde. Can he spark a counter here? The ball has bounced loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Pulls it back. Camavinga! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Alaba. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That's headed upfield. And that is as far as they're going to go. That has been cut short. Camavinga. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And back to the goalkeeper. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Oh, he's bustling through here. Alaba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bellingham has given away a free kick. It's a pretty loose pass. Chouameni, and it's Conte. Oh, that's delightful. Mbappe, can he put it away? France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Vinicius Junior has created one goal. And that's that. Madrid are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. Mbappe, hat-trick scorer, massive game from him today. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.